We're seeing multiple new launches coming into the same stretch in River Valley. You have Rivergreen, Promenade Peak, Zyon Grand, and now finally River Modern. So is there an oversupply in this area? Most certainly in the next 4 to 5 years, we do have an issue of oversupply. So today I want to address a more important question. In an area with oversupply, how do you actually choose the right project? River Valley today is no longer a supply-starved market. There hasn't been new launches in this area for the longest time, and now that the land plots are sold by the government, they are just sold one after another. With so many new launches, overlapping buyer pools and future competition in the resale market, that means that price alone is not enough anymore. Because when you eventually want to sell, your buyer will have many options. So instead of asking which project is cheapest, the better question is which project gives you the best chance to exit well. In this review, I'll show you where River Modern stands in this area of oversupply using my VEP framework, value, exit strategy, and product quality. Some context, let's have a quick orientation of this location of River Valley and Zyon Road and see where the earlier launches were. So first of all, you had Rivergreen, which is your land parcel A, followed by Promenade Peak and Zyon Grand, which are Zyon Road parcels A and B. These two are between Havelock MRT as well as Great World City. Now, the two over here at Zyon are the closest, you can say, to the amenities as well as the MRT, but you're flanked by very busy roads on both sides. So where Rivergreen and River Modern is, that area there, that stretch of road there might be a little bit quieter. Right? So River Modern itself sits over here at River Valley Parcel B, still very convenient but at a slightly quieter location. And there's also one more plot you can see there, your River Valley Parcel C, which to date has not been sold yet. The advantage that River Modern has, of course, is in the product itself, which I will talk about now. So for all these launches, you have Great World MRT literally at your doorstep. It's just a difference of like a few minutes. Right? In terms of convenience, honestly, I feel there isn't much of a difference to compare or compete against one another. At most, you have Zyon Grand that is right above the MRT station and the mall, which of course is integrated. Okay, so the selling point of River Modern, however, is that it's the only river-facing plot amongst the 4 new launches. So that gives it a slight advantage over the rest. But of course, how much premium you're paying for this view still matters, and we'll discuss that in a bit. Let's look at value, which is the pricing, and the pricing has already been released by developers. Okay, although they bought the land at 1420 PSF per plot ratio, which is the most expensive plot to date in this area. Now, the good thing about buying into an area of oversupply, of course, is that developers still have to be cautious and launch at a competitive price. So here are the starting from prices. You can see it is pretty much in line with the earlier 3 launches, as I mentioned, even though they bought the land at the most expensive. But the starting price and the quantums here should be more or less in line with the other 3, with Rivergreen maybe being slightly cheaper. So the starting price here for 2 and 3 bidders, this will very likely be the ones that are non-river facing, of course. They'll be the ones that are facing Yong An Park and the future River Valley Plot C, Parcel C. For the 4 bidder, that's the starting PSF. For the smaller 4 bidder, that is river facing, you are expecting prices here to go as high as 3,004 to 3,006 PSF for the high floor units as well as the premium 4 bidder. Recent trend, developers will be loading premiums on the larger unit types where demand has shifted to. At these prices, again, River Modern does not have a clear entry price advantage. So let's dive right into the project details. River Modern is developed by Guaco Land. There are a total of 455 units with a land size of 126,000 square feet. 2 blocks that are 30 stories high. An estimated of 70% of units are river facing. The other 30% will be facing River Valley Parcel C. Now there are some shops here, nothing much, just 6 small commercial shops, about 4,000 square feet of retail space. This will be located close to where the MRT exit is. Now the site plan itself, you can see it's a little bit elongated, stretched across the Singapore River, where it's fronted by Kim Seng Park, and you have River Valley Green, which is a smaller road on the other side of it. You are 1 km, of course, I mean not even 1 km, I think it's 100 meters away from River Valley Primary School. So families moving into the area, I think they will appreciate this convenience. Of course, Great World City MRT exit is just right at your doorstep, and that underpass brings you right to Great World City. You are fully sheltered. In terms of facilities, you have full condo facilities here, more or less. You have your lap pool over there, you have proper tennis court, and it's great that the tennis court is actually located slightly further away from the blocks, so you don't get too much of noise from maybe people trying to play pickleball at your tennis courts. In terms of landscaping, I think Guacoland is known to do very well in this area. You have their signature Grand Lawn, and Ip Lee was the architect for Martin Modern, which is another Guacoland project that did very well in the River Valley area. I think it's one of the nicer projects within this area. Let's look at the layouts, and I think here's where River Modern does have a slight advantage, especially for the bigger 3-bedroom premium and 4-bedroom unit types. So again, there are no 1-bedders here, starting from 2-bed 1-bath all the way to 4-bedders. The smallest unit type here, you have the 2-bed 1-bath at 538 square feet. Very standard dumbbell layout, nothing to shout about here. It comes with an open concept kitchen, comfortable bedroom sizes at 9 square meters each, decent living and dining space. You have a 3-meter wall-to-wall distance. Take note that this will be the lowest entry price in this development because it's not river facing, right? Your view will be that of Yong An Park and the empty plot that will be another future development, which is your Parcel C. Starting price here will be 2,800 plus PSF, which works out to 1.55 mil, and this could go all the way up to 1.8 mil for the higher floor units. Now next we have the 2-bed 2-bath 646 square feet, also dumbbell layout, but I don't particularly like this because the common room has that wasted space at the entrance of the bathroom. Even though it's 11 square meters, but I feel not very usable space. As you enter the unit, you also have a galley kitchen. Again, this is not my favorite type of layout, especially with a lot of the new launches, a lot of the new harmonized launches having kitchen tucked to one side. Right, master here can fit king-size bed, and the living dining area is pretty spacious at 19 square meters. The starting from price, we are looking at 3,000 to 3,300 PSF for the 2-bedroom unit types. So that works out to 1.95 mil all the way to 2.15 mil. Next, the slightly bigger 2-bed 2-bath at 678 square feet. Much nicer here with the L-shaped kitchen that's tucked to one side. Right, you do have some small storage space as you enter the unit as well. Again, comfortable living dining area. Common room can fit queen, and your master can fit a king-size bed. Now, take note, of course, the 2-bedders do not come with windows in the kitchen and bathrooms as expected for a dumbbell layout that's wedged between other units. Alright, likely starting price here from 2 mil all the way to 2.3 mil. Lastly, your largest 2-bed unit, which is your show flat unit. Now, I like this the best because you have a U-shaped kitchen tucked to the side. It's enclosable, but of course, most people end up not doing that. Right, you also have a proper dining area, and of course, queen in common room, king in master. Right, over here you are expecting starting prices to be 2.05 mil all the way to 2.3 mil. Next, moving on to the 3 compact units, starting from the smallest one at 797 square feet. As you enter the unit, you have again an L-shaped kitchen that is open concept. Take note that for the 3 bedrooms here, quite a number of the 3-bedders don't have windows in the kitchen as well as either the common or master bathroom, right? So for this unit, you don't have windows in kitchen and common bath, right? But of course, the living dining area here is pretty spacious and elongated at 22 square meters. The bedroom 3 here is slightly smaller at 8 square meters, so might be a bit tight fitting a queen size bed there. Bedroom 2, 9 square meters, can fit a queen, and your master is 11 square meters that can fit a king-size bed. Starting price here, we're expecting the 3-bed compact to start at 2.4 mil, with the largest 904 square feet later, I'll show you, at 3 mil. Next, we have the slightly bigger 3-bedroom compact unit at 829 square feet. This is what you consider a semi-dumbbell layout where your bedroom 3 is on one side and you have 2 other bedrooms on the other side. Pretty efficient layout, I would say. And why this looks familiar, again, I think it's very similar to what we saw at Faber Residences, which is also, of course, a Guacoland project. Now, for this, you have a U-shaped kitchen. No windows in the kitchen, like I mentioned just now, but it's quite good that the dining area there, right inside the dining area, you do have a window, so that might help with ventilation if you are cooking. Alright, the living dining combined is 29 square meters, so I think it's pretty sizable. Common bedrooms here are all 9 square meters, so you can fit queen size bed and your master can fit a king size bed. This unit type is part of the 30% that is not river facing, so we're expecting prices to be around 2.5 mil maybe. The next slightly bigger 3 compact at 893 square feet, similar to the earlier one, except for this one you do have a flexi space there. I actually do like this layout quite a bit. I'll probably turn it into a storeroom, right? Some storage space and close it. Between the dining and kitchen area, you can actually put up a glass partition so you have a proper size kitchen. Similarly, the living dining here, good size, 29 square meters. Again, what I don't like so much is that there isn't a window in your kitchen as well as your bathrooms, right? The bedrooms can fit queen size bed and then your master can fit king size bed. It is slightly larger here at 12 square meters. For this unit type, it is river facing, so you expect a slight premium on this and we'll see prices moving closer to the 3 mil mark and above 3 mil for the higher floor units. Finally, we have the largest 3 compact here at 904 square feet. Now this one is the largest, but I don't find the layout particularly efficient. I actually find the balcony running along the kitchen and living room kind of odd. It does bring in a lot of light into the unit, but for this unit, it's not river facing. So you have such an elongated balcony, I don't know for what also. Well, good thing here is the kitchen is enclosable and there is a window. For the bathrooms here, both the common and master bath, you don't have windows. In terms of bedroom size, the common rooms can fit queen size bed and master can fit king, but take note it's slightly smaller here at 10 square meters. Now moving on to the 3 premium units, and here is where I think the layouts do stand out. I really like the landscape layout over here at 5.5 meters long, stretching across your living and dining area. I think that is quite impressive for the 3 premium here. Out of the 4 launches, I think this one actually has the nicest layout in terms of the living and dining room. You do have landscape layout in Zyon Grand for the 3 plus study unit, but I think that is slightly shorter, 3 plus meters, and you have that awkward pillar in between the living and the study. Okay, for this unit, what I'm conflicted about is the kitchen with the flexi area. If you go to the show flat, you'll see they knock away that flexi area. It's a huge kitchen. You can put like a kitchen island in the middle. It looks very nice. But if you take away that flexi area again, it takes away your storage space, or some people might actually need a helper's room. Okay, but you do have some storage at the entrance. For the bathroom 3, I'm 50-50 on it. I do have some clients who don't like it. They've seen it at Springleaf, Lentor Mansion. There are actually some who like the position of this toilet at the entrance. They say you stomachache, you come home, you can faster run to the toilet. Or like some OCD people, you come back, you need to wash your feet, wash your hand, or go and wash your dog paws or something like that. Then it's actually quite convenient for this group of people. Right? But other than that, finally here you have windows for the 3 premium in the kitchen as well as bath. Although I don't know why the kitchen window here a little bit small. Common rooms here can fit queen size bed. One of the bedrooms has a direct attached bathroom with a Jack and Jill entrance. And then the master is 13 square meters here, so very comfortably fit king size bed. Right, so over here, the units are river facing for the 3 premium and the 4 bidders. So of course, expecting PSF to minimally start from 3,000 plus PSF and above. So for this unit type at 1098 square feet, we are expecting prices of 3.3 mil and up. You have a slightly bigger 3-bedroom premium at 1109 square feet. The layout itself, more or less, is the same, except over here you have a slightly larger living and dining area at 37 square meters. Prices here, you're looking at around 3.6 mil. Finally, moving to the 4-bedroom types, you have the smaller 4-bedder at 1464 square feet. Again, very nice, grand living dining area with that landscape layout as you step out of your private lift lobby into the unit. Over here, it's even longer at 6.5 meters wall to wall from your living to your dining area. Kitchen-wise, very good size. You also have your household shelter, your yard area, a WC there, or a helper's bathroom, and the second entrance that's located at the yard area. Common bedroom, they both can fit queen-size bed. You do have a junior master at 13 square meters with its attached bathroom, and your master that comes with a walk-in wardrobe. Finally, your largest unit type, the 4-bedder at 1830 square feet. Now, this one is a show flat unit, and honestly, I was very impressed by the layout here. Very, very grand living dining area, 57 square meters. That is massive, right? The wall-to-wall distance here, 6.3 meters. You have your junior master tucked to one side of the unit that can fit a king-size bed, and it has its own attached bathroom. Kitchen size is huge. You not only have a bomb shelter, you also have an additional store. So for families that have a helper, they don't have to worry. They can have a helper's room as well as storage area. You have bedroom 4 that comes with an attached bath and a Jack and Jill entrance. So that'll be shared, of course, with the bedroom 3. The master here is huge at 17 square meters. You can fit king-size bed, you can fit maybe a sofa inside as well, and you have a walk-in wardrobe as well as a master bath with bathtub. In terms of exit strategy, the main target audience here won't be your HDB upgraders, but if there are any, they could come from Queenstown, Clementi areas, or areas where the 4 and 5 room BTO upgraders are sitting on easily 800k sales proceeds. These are your $1 million HDBs. You'll be looking at OG River Valley crowd or the CCR crowd, or maybe even those upgrading from condos in the OCR, RCR areas. It's important to note that if you're a pure investor, the first 4 years here will not be an easy exit in this area. If you're looking for a quick flip, the profits will not be what you think it is. But what's interesting, I normally tell my clients you can't have the best of both worlds. It's tough to have both own stay and investment attributes. But if you're willing to hold for, let's say, 5 to 7 years and you really want to enjoy this product before selling it off, then I think River Modern fits the bill. So my advice when you're looking to take profits, let the kanchong investors sell first at TOP or when the 4-year SSD is up. Now, you don't want to compete when everyone is exiting at the same time. So wait till the supply stabilizes, then you time your exit. And in the resale market, I believe that with a strong product like River Modern, you do have a competitive advantage when the resale buyers come in and they also assess the look and feel of the whole project itself and your unit, your layout, your views. I do think that River Modern gives a good advantage. It's very important for condos to have very good look and feel in the resale market because your buyers here are no longer just buying from a floor plan, from a show unit that they see. Overall, if I had to rank the launches in River Valley, just for the fun of it, I think at number 4 in last place, it has got to be Promenade Peak. Most disappointing of all, actually. Location was great, but the layouts there really cannot make it. At position number 3, I'll say Rivergreen. The best entry price into this area, it's the lowest entry price, but in terms of livability, I'll say it's the lowest. Number 2, close second place, I'll say Zyon Grand. Convenience-wise, it is the best, the location. I mean, it's just right above MRT station, directly connected to MRT and mall. But overall, and I'm saying this not because I'm doing a review for this, but I do think that River Modern is the top pick. It has the best layouts, best livability, unique selling point with it being the only plot out of the new launches that is river facing. If I had to pick one, honestly, I'll definitely pick River Modern. So overall, River Modern does not win on price. I feel it wins on product, and that eventually will give you a better exit in this area. So in oversupply areas, the best layouts, at a competitive entry price will most likely give you the strongest exit. If you want help comparing layouts, or if you want to know what is a competitive price, what is a good entry price for you, do feel free to reach out to me. My number is 97937906. You can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. If you like what you see so far, do like and subscribe to my channel.